But first, who doesn't dream of finding a hidden Picasso at a flea market or in your attic? Joining us now is Tam Stone of Tam Stone Interiors with some helpful guidance for vintage and antique shopping. You are a pro, and you brought an interesting prop, because usually you bring all sorts of tools. Today you have one crossover body bag.
Yes.
Everything you need is in that bag.
Yeah, when I go out and I go vintage shopping, I have a set group of tools that I take with me. Over the years, I've gone and I found, well, I wish I had a magnifying glass. I wish I had a flashlight. I wish I could see this better. I wish I didn't have this big bag that knocked over that lamp as I was walking by.
That you have to buy now.
Yeah, exactly,
Right.
exactly. Yeah. So this bag is literally, I had this in high school. It is a vintage bag, but it's kind of the perfect size. As you can see, it just lays close to my body. So as I'm going around, as I'm turning, I'm not worried about having something on me that's going to bump something throughout the wherever you are, because those places are crowded.
We're going to get to what's inside the bag in a second.
Yes.
First, I want to ask you about the time of day.
Yeah.
Because you say there are two crucial times of day to shop. There are huge benefits to shopping very early in the morning.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, so the first thing, if you get there early, obviously the selection's best. Unique pieces are going to sell quickly. Also, you're going to see a booth or a store that's been set up. It hasn't been run through by everybody and kind of rummaged through. And then also, finally, the professionals are usually there very early in the morning. So if you're new, you're a novice, you can kind of watch them and see how they negotiate, how they price, what they look for, and you can kind of learn from that experience. So shopping early, I think, is great for a novice, at least if you're going in and just seeing what's going on and trying to get your feet wet.
You also say there are very big benefits to shopping very late in the day.
Yes.
Like how late? Like 20 minutes before the place closes?
Yeah, even in the last hour or so, really. Okay. And the reason is, particularly if it's an event, because the antique dealers don't want to actually box everything up and take it back home or have to ship it back home. So they'll go, okay, you know what, you'll take it, great. You walk with it, I'm going to give you an extra 25% off or something.
25% is huge.
Yeah, it saves them that effort of having to box it up, take it back. So yeah.
You see that often? Where have you personally found the best deals during the daytime, mornings or nights?
Evening's always the better.
Evening's
the better deal. But if you are looking for something unique, you need to get there early because it's going to sell. Everybody's, you know, the pros are looking for something unique. Everybody's looking for something unique.
Now to the good stuff. What's in your bag?
Okay, so my bag is, like I said, is my little vintage bag. The first thing that I always have is my phone, which everybody has with them anyway.
Right.
But on this, I use an app called Measures. I take a picture of anything the room maybe that I'm working with, and I put the measurements actually on it. So in this, I have pictures of what I'm trying to purchase for, and also measurements that I need. So that's just, you know, I have it with me anyway. It's my phone.
Your go-to app is Measures.
Measures, yeah. There's a lot of them. You can just kind of go out in the app store and find them. I also use a little notebook, which is where I write any notes. I have a pen with me. I'll write any notes about what I'm seeing that, you know, I just want to take little notes about. So
like trends and things that you're starting to see?
I can also write down measurements in here. Sometimes it's easier than trying to go into my phone and do it right there. So I always have a little notebook with me with information in it about what I'm searching for. And then the things that are very specific to antiquing. Obviously, I need to have a tape measure.
I'll hold those
for you. Can hold this.
Oh, I can hold a tape measure.
Yeah, so you know, this is a little teeny tape measure. You can just push it right in the middle and it retracts really quickly. So it's a little small piece.
Of course you have a leather-bound tape measure, because Tam Stone would have a fancy tape measure. No, this is great. This is really good. It's handy.
It's small. It's not one of these big 25-footers. You don't need something like that. I also have a small little high-power flashlight that I can get in. If I need to look at drawers, I'm looking for hallmarks, anything like that, I'll be able to get in and see.
What do you mean, for the novice antiques, what do you mean hallmarks? Like, what are you looking for in a hallmark?
If I'm trying to look underneath a piece of furniture to see who the manufacturer is, or maybe if I'm looking at, my eyesight's so poor these days, if I'm looking at a piece of silver and I can't see the hallmark, sometimes just adding the light to it helps where I can see it. So,
perfect.
Yeah, this is a good little tool to have to get into dark spaces.
Okay.
I also have, I'll hand you that one here, I also have a magnifying glass.
You really do bring one.
For the same reason, is that in case I can't see something, I'll be able to see it now.
You know, that's smart. That's very smart. Actually, I've seen people, because you know how restaurants are dimming their lights now. It's like the new fancy thing to do, and you can't see a darn thing. And I've seen people pull out, and they look like they're in their 20s, by the way. These aren't people that are, and they're like looking with their little flashlights. So this is good to have in your purse anyway.
Right, it is. It is.
So magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass, same thing. And also you can look at scratches and stuff like that to see how deep they are. It just gives you a better visual of what you're looking at. And then also, you know, cash is king. so I keep my cash with me.
Yes.
And what I tell people is, if you think you're going to use your credit card at a vintage shop, you're going to get charged the credit card fee. That negotiation is not going to take place. Yeah, so just have your cash with you. You're going to get the best deal. Also, if you're buying small things, have $100 in $1 bills, because you can start just going, okay, well, here's 4. Will you take 4? But you don't want to say, well, you've got to hand them a 10. Will you take 4? And you hand a 10. They'll go, oh, we'll take 5.
Right. You don't want them to see that you've got the big bills.
So have your small bills with you that you can parse out. I also have a magnet that allows me to kind of tell if things are actually a metal or sterling silver or something like that.
Oh, that's smart. TAM Stone with TAM Stone Interiors and all the tools and tricks that you need in one nice crossbody bag, so you can go antique and vintage shopping. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.